If you're a coach or healer who struggles to create consistency in your business, and if you're constantly going through that cycle of up and down with your business, trying to get clients, trying to build your programs, trying to build your courses, trying to share the work that you do, I'd like to share a 3-stage universal formula with you that will help you create fortunes in your coaching and healing business. I know it's a big statement, but I really believe in this formula. I've seen coaches and healers create millions, even billions of dollars using similar principles, and their results speak for themselves. This formula will work even if you don't believe in it, because it's based on action. It's based on utilizing universal laws that are at work whether you believe in them or whether you agree with them or not. These universal laws are fundamental to nature. And so this formula is 3 steps, 3 stages, and it's give, ask, receive. Chances are, if you're in the spiritual community, you've already heard the idea of give and then receive, or give before you receive, or give to receive. This is a little different. This is give, ask, receive. Each step is vitally important to the other. These steps have to be used together in order for it to be fully powerful in your life, in order for you to access the full potential. So, step 1, give. This could also be synonymous with serve. When I live in a place of service, when I'm giving service to the world, when I'm sharing my truth with the world through content, through media, through value, through programs, through courses, or even just through my presence, then I am serving the universe. When I go to a garden, I can't yell at the garden and say, give me tomato plants. I have to plant the seeds first. I have to give before those tomato plants are going to sprout. I have to give before the plants grow out of the soil. Bob Proctor once said, you can't go to a wood stove and say, you give me heat and then I'll give you wood. You have to give the wood stove wood first. We have to serve before we receive. I have to serve the universe, I have to serve others, I have to serve my brothers and sisters before the universe is going to send me what I desire. And serving can come in all sorts of ways. I'm serving right now by recording this video for you. This is 39 years of Ricky Goodall's life and expertise compacted into a video talking about this particular subject. This video is high value to those of you who are going to find value in it. Some might not find value in it, and that's okay, it's not for them. I'm creating value by sharing this video. Some other ways I create value are by complimenting people, or holding the door for somebody, or donating and volunteering. There are ancient formulas that say if we donate 10 to 20% of our income, not only will we ensure that we get our income back, but we'll get much more than our income back. It's said that by donating 10%, I will ensure I get the same amount of income, but if I donate 20%, I might even get double my income or exponentially more income. These are fundamental principles. Now, some people say, well, what if you're giving from a place of just trying to get something in return? Well, if you're just giving for the sake of trying to manipulate universal laws and you don't really want to be giving to that person, and you're giving from a place of bitterness and anger and frustration, well, I'm not sure if it will work as efficiently. However, in my experience, these techniques work flawlessly. These laws don't judge us for who we are and who we aren't. They just work regardless. That's why some people say, well, why are there so many rich people in the world who are corrupt? Well, it's because these laws work no matter what. These laws work whether you're corrupt or not corrupt. Now, whether you're happy or fulfilled or satisfied is a different story, but in terms of creating income, these laws will work regardless of your personal values, your personal morals, your personal ethics, and how you show up in the world. Now, I'm not saying that you should just go do whatever you want. I'm saying that giving value, giving service is fundamental. It doesn't matter if you have limiting beliefs, it doesn't matter if you have fears, it doesn't matter if you have stories in your mind that this won't work. Try it out and see what happens. Give, give, give. I try to wake up every day and ask myself, how can I be of service today? How can I give today? How can I create value in the world today? And I'll try to go into my day creating more than I'm consuming, giving more than I'm receiving. That way I imagine that the universe always owes me for the service that I'm giving to the universe and others. Second part of the formula is to ask. This might be the most important part of the formula. Byron Katie, spiritual teacher and author, said, you can have anything you want in life if you're willing to ask 1,000 people. Think about that. What don't you have in your life? Have you asked 1,000 people for it? Chances are, like me, you haven't. So if you're really struggling, if you really want something, who can you ask? This is what one of my coaches would constantly ask me. Who can you ask, Ricky? Who can you ask to buy this program? Who can you ask to buy this course? Who can you ask to invest money in you? Who can you ask to donate and sponsor? Who can you ask to give you what you need? I've used this technique of asking to get not one, but 2 free cars given to me, one of them right off the lot with stickers still in the window. I've used this formula to get sponsorships, thousands and thousands of dollars in my fight career, even sponsorships that were sponsoring my wellness center and different investments I've had. I've had people give me upwards of $50,000 and not ask anything in return just because I was willing to ask. In the Bible, Jesus said, "Ask and it shall be given, seek and ye shall find, knock and it shall be opened unto you." Asking, I believe, creates a flow of abundance in my direction, because when I ask, I'm telling the universe that I deserve. Even though I might get no's, I might get multiple no's, I might get many no's, if I keep asking, someone will eventually say yes. It's a fundamental universal law. Steve Chandler and Rich Litvin say, yes lives in the land of no. If I'm willing to ask and ask and ask and ask and ask, eventually somebody will say yes. Eventually somebody will give what I desire. Step 1 of the formula, give. Step 2, ask. Step 3 is to receive. Now this is one of the hardest parts of the formula for me. This is something I'm still learning to do. Receiving can look like saying thank you. Receiving can look like receiving compliments with grace and humility. Receiving can also look like taking days off, booking vacations, putting down the phone, not looking at my social media apps until a certain time of day, not looking at them after a certain time of night. It's allowing me to fully receive my experience of life, to fully receive the gifts and the abundance and the prosperity that are coming to me. If I'm too busy all the time, running around, being stressed about money, not taking time to relax, constantly grinding in my business, constantly pushing, then I'm not in a state of receiving. I'm in a hyper state of creating. I'm in a hyper state of forcing and efforting. There has to be a balance. And so it's important for me to receive the gifts that the universe has given me with grace. And this comes right down to how I respond when people give me gifts or compliments. If somebody gives you a gift and you say, "Oh, no thanks, I don't want that," or they give you a compliment on your shirt and you say, "Oh, this shirt, I've had it for so long, it's got holes in it now." And if you push those compliments away, if you push those gifts away that are coming to you, then I believe that you're telling the universe that you don't really want these gifts, that you don't really want this abundance and prosperity that the universe is giving you. Similarly, if I'm constantly working all the time, I'm living in a state of scarcity, time scarcity. I'm creating this belief that I need to work all the time in order to get what I desire in life, and that's anti-flow. That's anti-prosperity. That's anti-abundance. Abundance is easy and effortless, and sometimes the effort is actually the inner work. It's learning how to trust. It's learning how to accept. It's learning how to relax in those moments. For example, there's lots of work that I want to be doing right after I record this video, but I'm going to go relax and hang out with some friends for a couple of hours. Then I'm going to do the work that I need to do. I'm going to give myself the medicine I need this morning instead of just jumping right into work because I'm scared I won't get my bills paid, or I'm scared I won't make enough money, or I'm scared I won't sign enough clients, or I'm scared I won't be able to create what I want to create. Receiving is a practice of slowing down and receiving abundance emotionally and mentally before I receive it in the real world. If I can live in a state of receptivity, in a state of gratitude, thank you for everything that I desire. Thank you for the clients, for the relationships, for the friends, for the abundance, for the prosperity. Thank you for this dream life that I get to live. If I live in a state of receptivity while also balancing with giving and bold asking, really asking for what I want, then I will create endless prosperity that will just keep coming and coming and coming. So again, that 3-stage formula is formula 1, step 1, give, be of service, create value, solve big, high stakes problems for your clients. Solve problems that your clients need solved so that their lives can get better. Solve problems that your clients need solved that are really high value, and they will pay you to have these problems solved. Give value, serve in every way you can, donate, volunteer, share information or products like what I'm doing right now. Step 2, ask for what you want. Ask for clients, ask for referrals, ask for abundance, ask for prosperity, ask for sponsors, ask for donations, ask for help, ask for support. Make asking a regular part of your life so that you can create opportunities for other people to get abundance when they say yes to you. Remember, if they give to you, then they're also going to experience abundance. So it's selfish of me not to ask other people for things because I'm shutting them off from the opportunity to receive far more than they give. And then finally, receive, be in a state of gratitude. Let yourself take vacations, let yourself take time off, let yourself take days to yourself, let yourself rest and relax so that you have energy to give and energy to ask when you need it. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. If you're a coach or a healer who wants to sign more clients, if you want to book 10 to 15 clients in the next 30 days, guaranteed, check out my brand new program, Get Clients Now, Client Creation Training Camp for coaches and healers on a spiritual path who want to sign clients organically, authentically, without the pushy sales emails, without the cold calls, without the manipulation, without the pushy sales tactics. If you want to be able to enroll clients in a way that feels like you're talking to a friend, check out the application link in the description of this video. You can apply for Get Clients Now. I have 3 spaces left, and then it's going to be closed down until later in the year when I open enrollment again. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. Remember, simple formula: give, ask, receive, and you'll create fortunes.